Welcome all wrestling fans from around the world. This is the Wrestling Informer, and I am here to inform you about news, facts, and spoilers that are going on in the wrestling world. Today I'll be talking about WWE, and the topics are who is leaving the WWE, who we will not be seeing for a while, and why everything is going on why it's going on at the moment. Okay, I'll start with Dean Ambrose. Everybody knows him as one third of the Shield. Also, if you don't know him as a Grand Slam champion, yeah, he's one of those guys. He has won every title around except this new Universal title, but I feel like it's more of a newish title that was mostly for Raw, because the WWE title went to SmackDown. So basically, everybody's been buzzing around. Is he leaving? Is he staying? I previously said that he might be staying because of the broadcasting is going on why it's going on at the moment. Okay, I'll start with Dean Ambrose. Everybody knows him as one third of the Shield. Also, if you don't know him as a Grand Slam champion, yeah, he's one of those guys. He has won every title around except this new Universal title, but I feel like it's more of But the main reason was they probably wanted him to stick around and maybe think twice about leaving. But AEW has struck again. Yes, AEW has struck again, and has changed Dean Ambrose's mind. Now, reason being is they offered this guy $6 million a year with a lighter schedule. You understand what it is? $6 million a year with a lighter schedule. You won't have to be so stressed out like WWE puts you. Your storyline will not be all over the place. That's what WWE is known for. Plus, I did some digging around, and yes, he is one of the top dogs, bigger than Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins together, because these guys make up his contract together at AEW. Now, this was a hard decision to make, but money talks and bullshit walks. So now he is leaving for sure. He's only booked to the end of the month, and after that there is no bookings. So he might show up, or he might just wait until the time is over, and he'll just prepare himself for Double or Nothing. That is the next pay-per-view for AEW, and also AEW is close to a TV deal, and this is a spoiler that I'm sharing with you guys after digging around, reading. Also, now it's gonna be not a Monday Night War. It's gonna be a Tuesday Night War. If you guys understanding, as WCW gave WWE a run for their money back in the day with the Monday Night Wars. Whose show was better? Basically, at that time, I was just switching shows. There was commercials, but that was like the best thing I could have done. But besides that, AEW will give a run for their money because they have deep pockets, and I'm not surprised to see who might they recruit from WWE. Now I'll be moving on to another wrestler that might be leaving the scene and showing his face in another promotion, but will still come back later on. I know this might sound confusing, but I'll explain to you who and what and why it's going on. Okay, recently Bobby Lashley has been giving a lot of thought to fighting back in MMA Bellator. Now he wants to fight a specific guy that's there, and it's not for certain, but he's probably gonna go to Bellator to fight again. And he's not he doesn't have a bad record. I believe he's like 26-3 as a MMA Bellator fighter, and he said he's not getting younger, and he does want one more match. He's already in his mid 40s, so he's trying. Yeah, he's in his mid 40s. Yeah, he's in incredible shape. So he's not trying, to just stay and be in WWE. Now the reason why I said that he's gonna be leaving, but he's gonna be around, is because before he entered the WWE this year with a contract, he was already signed to MMA Bellator, contract given to him, which is currently active. So right now he has two active contracts, and these contracts will allow him to do a back and forth situation. So that's why he'll be coming in and out of WWE, but most likely he'll be out for a while to do some MMA Bellator fights, and he'll be back in the WWE later on, just to refresh and give WWE some spice. And Mr. McMahon, he's not gonna say no to that, especially when he will love the cross, since he lost Brock right now, and it's another Brock situation, but Bobby Lashley is more understanding and more flexible to deal with. Now I'll move on to another person that is literally thinking about quitting, but will be taking some time off to make a real decision. And this person that I'm talking about is Sasha Banks. I don't know if you have been hearing around, but the big deal and the news that I have to talk to you about her is about the WrestleMania match, because last minute they were told that they had to drop the titles to the Iconics. Now these titles are very, very precious and brand new, and they shouldn't be treated around as like some people say, commodity. All these women work hard for getting the position. Now, out of the whole women's locker room, and I mean all the locker rooms, basically SmackDown and Raw, but more like it's too much. Why would you give it to the Iconics? Not trying to take anything away from them. They are a great tag team, but out of everybody that has been waiting for a championship opportunity, either women's Raw or SmackDown title, and now the women's tag team title, which has opened up a new door that women can hold titles. And Sasha was really pissed because of this, because on their first offense on WrestleMania, they literally lost their titles, and it doesn't seem fair at all. Becky Lynch actually was speaking to her, and the reports are that she was also talking about it later on throughout all WrestleMania and at the hotel. Now this is something serious, because Bayley took it hard, but Sasha Banks took it to a whole nother level. She just doesn't want to see anybody in the company anymore, and she will be taking some time off. Nobody knows if she's gonna take the whole time off until the contract ends and then hit the road, or stick around and see if they could figure something out with her. Now I'll move on to the next topic, and it is about a couple wrestlers that are going to be on the injured list, and we will not be seeing them for a while. First wrestler that we will not be seeing for a while is Daniel Bryan. He has injured himself seriously, and he actually injured himself during the WrestleMania match. Now WWE has been keeping this under wraps because I looked at every platform of WWE or wrestling, any sources that I had, and they're really not talking about what injury specifically he endured at the match, but they saying that he's going to be absent for a while. And when this type of thing happens, WWE mainly has been basically saying we need some time to rewrite the script, and hopefully Daniel Bryan can come back. And but most likely it's a serious injury, and like I said, they're keeping under wraps. So we're gonna have to wait and see next week what will happen, if he will even be chosen to go on any show. Next topic will be on Big E. Big E has been put on the injured list. He 6 weeks to 2 months. I know 2 months doesn't seem like a while, but that's basically a pay-per-view or maybe two, and like almost well, it'll be like 4 Raws and 4 SmackDowns, and I don't even know if they're gonna pick him in the Superstar Shakeup. So this is a big deal. Also, that he was part of the New Day, and he's leaving Xavier Woods by himself because basically Kofi won the title, and Xavier Woods was supposed to be a tag team with Big E, and probably have another title run at any tag team belts that were going to be placed on them, either Raw or SmackDown. But now that is out of the picture, and this news is affecting me a lot because the New Day has been really getting pushed, Kofi, and now they were going to do it with Xavier and Big E. And this is not really a big spoiler. It's just more about some news and facts that are really going on. And it's really sad to see it. And the next person that I will be talking about is, and last basically, would be Nia Jax. Now Nia Jax, I feel like suffered the biggest injury that has put her on the shelf, and she will literally be on the shelf from 9 to 12 months, and that's if everything goes well, because during WrestleMania she torn both her ACLs, and I don't know if you understand that, but that's basically she both muscles in on her legs, and deal with the knees, and basically hold up the body. Now this situation is really dire, but actually a good thing, because Nia Jax was really getting a bad rap, and her image was really going down the drain. Now I would love and appreciate somebody to take her place with Tamina, because Tamina now is also left by herself because of this injury that has been done to Nia Jax. And there's nothing happy about somebody being injured, especially a woman that has been one of the most dominant in the women's division for Raw. And if SmackDown would have got her in the shakeup, it would have been awesome. See new feuds, see new situations that will arise, and basically that's what's going on.